everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing good, but even if you're not, you're going to be very happy after this video because in today's video, I'm going to show you how to get your eyebrows on fleek. First of all, something that I really want to address before I get into how to do your eyebrows perfectly. I've seen so many people, they just don't care about their eyebrows. I mean, a lot of people that I've met feel that it's not even important to do your eyebrows, and they think that it makes absolutely no difference. But trust me, you can have absolutely no makeup on and just do your eyebrows and you will see how much of a difference it makes to your entire look. You just instantly look super smart, super presentable. I think you guys should try it out and see what difference it makes, and you are not going to think twice after you try it out. So let's dive in. Okay, one of the biggest confusions I'm sure most of you have is what shape do I draw my eyebrows in? You might be confused as to where to arc it, how much to arc it, where do I stop at the end, where do I start. For that, I'm going to show you a very simple technique that you can follow, and then with practice it just becomes muscle memory. I'm going to show you the guidelines that you can follow to get the initial shape of the eyebrows. Just imagine sort of imaginary lines, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to be drawing these lines for you to understand better. So for the arc, you have to imagine a line joins from the edge of your nose along the outer part of your eyeball, and that just goes straight. So that is where you arc your eyebrow. Now you imagine a line again from the edge of your nose that goes till the end of your eye, and you extend that line. Starting from the edge of your nose, you go straight up till the inner corner of the eye. That. So this is the guideline that you follow for the shape of your eyebrow. I would always recommend that you start drawing the eyebrows from the arc. Always start from the arc and not from the inner corner, because if you can see, the hair on the inner corner is a lot lesser than what it is at the arc. So if you make the inner corner too strong or apply too much product on the inner corner, then it's going to look too drawn out, almost like a tattoo. But the arc can hold a little bit more product. So if you want your eyebrows to look a little strong, you can make it a little bit strong on the arc, but not on the inner corner, which is why you have to start applying the product from the arc. And always make sure that you're moving the brush in the direction of hair growth. So you can see over here, the hair is growing this way, right? So you move your brush that way. And always short strokes. Do not try to draw long lines on your eyebrows again, because it is going to look too drawn out. On the inner corner, you can see that the hair grows upward, right? So you will move the brush in an upward strokes. To use a spoolie, which essentially is a brush like that, or you can use any old mascara wand, which is what I'm doing right now, and start combing your eyebrows upward. If your eyebrows are not combed upward, it makes the entire face look droopy, and expose this lower part so you know where to draw the base of your eyebrow. You can use any product for your eyebrows. You can use an eyebrow powder, you can use an eyebrow gel, eyebrow pencil, eyebrow mascara, or even a brown eyeshadow for that matter will work. It only depends on what kind of a look you want. So for today's video, I'm going to use an eyebrow gel. So as you can see, the brush has a shorter end and a longer end. When you're moving the brush, make sure that the shorter end is in the direction of which you're moving the brush. So if you're moving the brush this way, the shorter end is on that side and not this way. And I'm going to start with less product because I can always build on the intensity of it. Again, starting from the arc and moving my brush in the direction of hair growth. That's where you arc it, and that's where the eyebrows end. Always make sure that you use a dark brown color for your eyebrows and not black, because black looks too stark and it looks too drawn out. So make sure you use a dark brown. Depending on your skin tone and hair color, you can pick the shade of brown that works for you. And whatever's remaining on my brush, I am going into the inner corner with that. There I have created a base for my eyebrow. I'm going to outline the top end of my eyebrow as well, for which I'm going to use the same spoolie and comb it downward so I can see how high I can go with the top guideline as well. So now I've drawn the guideline, like you can see the lower line and the top line. Brush my hair back up. I actually like my eyebrows to be a little fuller, a little stronger, so which is why I've made it a little on the stronger side. But how thick you want it fully depends on you, and you can make it as thick as you like it to be. I'm going to just fill in the gaps that I can see with whatever is remaining on my brush. On the inner corner, like I said, you will flick the brush upward so that the product looks like hair, you know, it looks like short hair. It doesn't look like a tattoo. Before I move on to the next step, I'm just going to wipe off these guidelines that I have drawn for the video. And the next step is what is going to really define and shape the eyebrow and give it that finishing touch, for which I'm using a light concealer on another angle brush. You could have used the same angle brush if you just clean it on a tissue, but because I have the luxury of about 5 angle brushes, I'm just going to use a different one right now. Just clean up the edges. So just below where you've drawn that line, you clean it up with the concealer like that. Then you just smudge it downward so it doesn't look like a stark line. So whenever you're doing your makeup, it's best to start with the eyebrows and then move on to the eye makeup so that you can cover up this patch of concealer that you can see. But for now, I'm just going to dab it in place. The reason I'm using a light concealer here is to highlight the brow bone, so it gives it more definition and a lift to the arc. See, the arc looks a little more defined right now. Ideally, if you're okay with it, you can even remove the excess, like 1 or 2 hair that's excess over there. You can pluck it off, but I do not do my eyebrows so often, so I prefer to just keep it there because it makes it look a little more natural and not too artificial. So I like to keep it just as it is. Now, the final thing that you do with your eyebrow so that it stays in place is you can use an eyebrow gel, or you can even use normal hair gel for that matter. Take it on the brush and just comb the eyebrows upward. The reason I'm using a gel and doing this is so that the hair stays in place like that and it looks more hair-like and more real. That's it. That's how my face looks with my eyebrows done, and this is how my face looks without it done. Doesn't it look amazing with the eyebrows done? I think it makes a huge difference to your entire look and the entire face. I have intentionally done one and not done the other, so you guys can see the difference between the two halves of my face. The makeup, the rest of the makeup is exactly the same. The only difference is I've done my eyebrows here and I have not done it that side. So I hope you guys have understood how to draw your eyebrows perfectly and get that perfect shape and definition to your eyebrows. Before I end, I'm going to do a quick revision of what all I have spoken about in this video. Number 1. Always start drawing your eyebrows from the arc and not from the inner corner, because you don't want the eyebrows to look too drawn out. Number 2, pick up less product, start with little product. You can always build on the intensity. Number 3, groom your eyebrows upward before you start drawing. Draw the lower guideline, then groom the eyebrows downward, draw the upper guideline, groom it back up again, and then you can start filling it in. Number 4, always move the brush in the direction of hair growth. So here you move the brush this way, on the inner corner you move the brush upward. Number 5, make sure that the shorter side of the brush is in the direction of which you're moving the brush. Number 6, take a little bit of hair gel and just set the eyebrows in place, groom it all upward so the face looks lifted, the eyebrows look lifted and gives that perfect definition. So that's how you get your eyebrows to be on fleek. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learnt from this video, and will try and do your eyebrows from the next time on, and let me know how you like it, let me know how it goes. Until then, stay beautiful. Bye.
For more personalized learning, I also conduct one-on-one makeup classes and workshops, customizable to your requirement. So for more details, you can DM me or contact me on this number. Hear from you soon. Bye.